Hey guys, what's going on? Grub here again, and welcome to IPT episode 6. This time, as you can see, I am doing the Winter's Howl, which upgrades to the Winter's Fury. And I know this is a new episode with an old gun, but it makes sense that I'm doing this now, because back in the day, when Black Ops first came out, I really wasn't a fan of 5, and lately I've just been crazy about it. I don't really know why. I think it's because it's more challenging than the other maps, but it's not as stupid crazy hard as Call of the Dead was, or is, because I'm pretty sure we'll all agree that Call of the Dead is just straight up dumb, and it was a really bad move putting that in the game. But let's get off the rant of Call of the Dead, because I'll just go on for the whole video about it, and I don't really want to waste the video. Alright, so let's get into the review of the Winter's Howl. Before you Pack-a-Punch it, it has 6 bullets in a clip, and after it has 9 bullets in a clip. And I'm pretty sure you can see that that's kind of a low number of bullets per clip, but it makes up for it in firepower, because it takes about 2 or 3 shots before you Pack-a-Punch it to take out an entire horde. And after you Pack-a-Punch it, it takes 1 or 2. It all depends on what round you're on. Obviously, if you're on a lower round, it'll take less bullets, and if you're on a higher round, it'll take more bullets. But I mean, it's a really great gun. You can't really beat it. And anyways, the fire rate, it also makes the ammo seem like it lasts longer, because the fire rate is really slow. It's similar to the ray gun if you're not holding down the trigger, because if you hold down the trigger, I don't know if you know this, the ray gun is automatic. But if you just tap the trigger like I usually do, the fire rate's kind of slow, and it makes the ammo last longer that way. One thing I kind of recommend for this is buy the Bowie knife, because I mean a normal knife would do too, but what happens is if you shoot a horde one time with your Winter's Howl, they'll have a sort of blue glow, as you can see right there in their little body area. And if you go up to them and knife them with a Bowie knife on round maybe 20 to 25 is when it starts to be more knives than one. But right there, they're really weak, and if you just knife them with a Bowie knife, they'll die. If you shoot them one more time, they'll freeze over, and using a normal knife will work. But I mean, it'll save that 1 bullet for you. Anyways, as you can see, I'm rating this a perfect 10 because I just love this gun. I love this map, and it's really rare getting a perfect 10 on my scale, actually, because I'm kind of really hard to please when it comes to this kind of stuff. I mean, I really critique things and make sure I look at every detail of the weapon, and this one is just really a perfect 10. I mean, the fire rate is slow enough to where you won't waste your ammo, and there is enough bullets to where you don't ever feel like you're out of ammo, or wherever you Stutter City, or wherever you feel like you have to conserve your ammo, because it's a perfect gun. It really is. And as you can see right there is another example of the knifing. This is also really perfect for if you don't have monkey bombs and there's a huge horde by your friend who happens to be down because he's a bad kid. You can just freeze the zombies and revive them, because as long as they're sitting there frozen, more zombies won't spawn. But they only stay frozen for a certain amount of time, so you can't just freeze them and then run around the map, because I don't know, it's like you can't use them like crawlers basically, but you can just freeze them and they'll stay frozen for a little while, revive your teammate, they'll explode, because they will explode by themselves, but usually I knife them just because I'm impatient and I can't wait for them to explode by themselves. Anyways, this video's about to wrap up, but there's one thing I wanted to point out. This weapon freezes zombies, and Call of the Dead is cold. So why is the Winter's Howl not on Call of the Dead? And what makes even less sense is the VR-11, which turns the zombies into businessmen, is on Call of the Dead and not 5, where 5 is the Pentagon. People always wear suits. It seems like VR-11 should be on 5, and the Winter's Howl should be on Call of the Dead. I don't know if I'm the only one who ever noticed that, but I noticed it while I was making this video, and I thought I'd point that out to you guys. Maybe it has something to do with the storyline. I don't really know, because my knowledge of the storyline is low. So, anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.